whiter skin of hers than snow and smooth as monumental alabaster. The use of this simile is conveyed by Othello in his dramatic monologue in the way in which he has placed Desdemona on a pedestal, the image of a monument, symbolizing this. It is not the jealousy that led Othello into his killing of his Desdemona, but rather his insecurity, the thought of Desdemona not being the pure and innocent girl he saw her to be. Was this fair paper, this most goodly book, made to write horror upon? This metaphor expressed by Othello demonstrates his anger and repulsion towards the possibility Desdemona has committed adultery. The idolization of Desdemona by Shakespeare was so that the audience is able to relate, as it is in our own nature to idolize the character flaws in this play, making the audience to see the flaws and problems of the human condition. Additionally, in The Appropriation of Othello, New Boy by Tracy Chevalier, narrates a very similar story of Othello. Preferably, Tracy has decided to position the setting in a school environment in the 1970s. This is due to many political issues back in the United States as women, African Americans, Native Americans, gays and lesbians, and other marginalized people continue to their fight for equality. Considering that Osei is a new black boy in a new school, there would of course be that vulnerability of racism for him. Tracy mentioned in a YouTube video declaring that Osei is a Ghanaian boy who walks into an all-white playground, hence that liability to manipulation. The reason she has decided to set the plot during the 1970s was due to the fact that she was 11 years old during that time and had an unusual upbringing, and that she grew up in Washington, D.C., lived in an integrated neighborhood, and went to a school that was about 80% black, and so she had the unusual experience of being the white minority, she once mentioned in an interview. Furthermore, in New Boy, Osei is represented as Othello and is the protagonist in the story. He is a new boy whose nationality is from Ghana. Since he is the only black boy in this school, he will receive a lot of racism and strains from the other students.